New numbers out today show Australia is in a pretty exclusive club. It has an economy that's actually creating jobs. The latest data showed unemployment fell while employment rose. But as Philip Lasker reports, the jobs market is beginning to wilt due to the global turmoil.
Anthony Blair finds it hard to understand how the turmoil in Europe can turn his life upside down.
We were laid off because of the financial markets. I certainly don't think my employer was... They've posted a profit that was in the billions, so the financial reason doesn't really stick for me.
Anthony needs work in the finance sector around the New South Wales steel-producing town of Wollongong. With a young family where one sick child needs constant parental care, he'll be in trouble by January.
I do need a certain level of income so that I can maintain the mortgage, because we are a single-income family.
On the surface, today's unemployment numbers don't really tell Anthony's story. They display some resilience.
Today's job numbers show that we are creating full-time jobs. Unemployment by the standards of the world is low in Australia.
Unemployment fell in October after the previous month was revised upward. 10,000 jobs were created, all full-time. But economists say there's weakness behind the numbers.
Jobs growth in Australia has slowed to a crawl. The average rate of jobs growth over the last few months has been about 6,000 jobs a month. Go back a year ago, it was about 30,000 jobs a month. And, of course, the unemployment rate has trended up from a low of 4.9%.
And that's another reason the Reserve Bank has started easing interest rates.
Typically, you find if you look back over history, when employment growth is sort of getting below 1%, which is sort of where we are at the moment, the RBA is usually tending to ease policy or bias policy settings towards a more expansionary mode.
And there are also suggestions the job numbers might be a more accurate reflection of the past rather than the present.
I think the jobs figures are probably reflective of what may have been going on 3 or 6 months ago. The reality is that the global situation is deteriorating, and it will take a while for that to feed through to the jobs figures.
With the uncertainty out there, that sort of makes sense. I mean, you don't really feel as an employer that you'd be in a position to sort of jump one way or the other. So it's almost like the sort of hiring process looks like it's stalled a little bit.
Not the sort of prognosis Anthony would be hoping for.
I'm backing myself, I guess, to the extent that I've had the opportunity to study and I am pursuing further education. So there are opportunities for work out there.
He's hoping he won't be part of the unemployment statistics for long.